everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be another one of my capsule wardrobe videos that I did a few videos ago, and I showed you how to create so many millions of outfits with only 10 items. So I've done it again. I will preface the video by saying that if you saw my previous one, this one is going to be very similar. It's all different items of clothing, but the formula is the same formula. It's always choosing the basics and the minimals, putting them all together, and they all match so well. So it just goes to show that you don't need to buy 10 million squillion different pieces, because if you've got like the basics down, you've got some lovely outfits. So here I am in my absolutely gorgeous leggings, dirty socks and t-shirt because I've just come in from a walk. But like I did in the last video, I'm going to run through each item first, then I'm going to try all of them on and see how many outfits we can make. I'm definitely going to ask ChatGPT to do the maths for me here, but I have got 10 items in front of me, so let's see what we've got. So starting off lovely and basic with the tops. The tops I have chosen today is this t-shirt from COS. It's the classic clean cut, whatever it's called, t-shirt. This one is in white. It could definitely do with an iron. And then number two, we've got just a plain black t-shirt, but this one is long sleeved, and this one is from H&M. It's one of the microfiber tops, so it's quite form-fitting, which I quite like, and it's also a nice base layer, so especially for winter capsule wardrobes, two good quality base layers are like my #1 tip, because you want to be able to stay warm. Next on the list we have a blazer. This is an oversized blazer from Naked Fashion many moons ago. It's a little bit battered, so I'm not going to show it up close. It's in a lovely neutral sandy beige colour, so that's going to go with the black and the white t-shirt base layers, and it's also going to go with everything else. Now for the dress portion of the capsule wardrobe, this time I've chosen this one. This is from River Island. I've had this for about 2 years, and it's this gorgeous long maxi length dress with long sleeves, and it's in this kind of like knitted lovely fabric. It's got a nice just normal crew neck, but the sleeves are kind of fluted, which they kind of woo out at the end, which I think is lovely, very feminine and very gorgeous. Now onto bottoms. So the first bottom I have chosen are these barrel leg jeans from New Look. These are in this really deep chocolatey brown colour. They've got sort of the wider exaggerated leg that I really like on barrel leg jeans, and they're denim, so they're nice and warm, and the colour, absolutely obsessed with dark brown. For my smart trouser selection of the day, I've chosen these. These are from Primark. These are lush. I can't believe they're from Primark actually, but these are like a wide but smart trouser, and they're in a very light shade. I want to say white, but I don't think they are really white. They're almost like a cream, and they've got a nice sort of pleated detail down the front, so absolutely love these, wear these all the time. For my jumper, I have gone with a grey jumper for this one. I don't think I wear enough grey, although I do have plenty of grey in my wardrobe, so I wanted to make an effort to include this because I don't wear it that often. This is from And Other Stories. I got it in my recent And Other Stories haul, where I bought 4 of the exact same jumper just because they're such good quality, really soft knit, and I got them in a larger size, so they're really nice and baggy, but they still look smart enough to wear to the office. So that's my knitwear of choice. Now onto shoes. So the first pair are these little Chelsea boots. These are just from Primark, and I got these on an emergency lunch break because the soles of my other boots that I was wearing literally just fell off as I was walking, which was quite embarrassing. But these they were 18 quid, so they were a bargain. They've got chunky-ish soles, but they're really comfortable to walk in, and just an ankle type boot. So I love those. My second shoe, ooh, hello. These have not even had the tags taken off yet, but I'm taking them off for this video, and I'm also wearing them tomorrow to my work Christmas party because these are such killer boots. They've got these gorgeous pointy toes like a witch. They come up nice and high, so they'll keep your legs warm in the winter, and they do have a very tiny little heel, but I just think they're so pretty. They're from New Look, and I haven't worn them yet. And these are actually in a very dark green colour apparently, so the website says. I can kind of see what they mean in a specific light, but in real life, they're very, very, very dark. The darkest olive you've ever seen in your life. I think they pass for being black, which means they go with everything anyway. And then the final item is a big, lovely, battered, very loved, very worn coat. This one is from H&M and it's a big black cotton look, or like wool look coat. It's got a little popper to close it at the front, and it is quite a long length. It comes down pretty much like mid-shin on me, and it's a black coat that goes with everything. So now, without further ado, let's start trying on different outfits and seeing how many I can try on before I get bored or before the sun sets. But plot twist, spoiler alert, it's gonna be many, many, many outfits. So the first pair of trousers I'm gonna try are the smarter ones, and I'm gonna pop on my white t-shirt just so we can go nice and pale to begin with. I have tilted the camera down because in my last video people were commenting that it would have been very helpful to see the shoes, and I agree, and I'm sure it would be. So I've tilted you down, which means I'm going to be a bit for the foreseeable. So here is the first outfit, and for shoes I'm going to go with the Chelsea boots, although the pointy toe boots would also work really well with this. So white t-shirt, white trousers, black boots. This is so something I would wear into the office for work. I think it is a little bit on the more casual side because a t-shirt is quite casual, but I think the trousers make it look really smart, and the boots, they are just black boots, so this works. Then to start layering, I'm now gonna pop the jumper over the top for a new outfit. The key is layering, like layer and layer, and when you think you can't layer anymore, layer some more. And yes, I am classing me putting a jumper on over the top of this as a new outfit, because this is my capsule wardrobe video and those are the rules. This is another outfit that I would wear into the office, just with the jumper over the top. It's the exact same, but I think this looks great, and I have to say I'm loving the grey. I need to wear this so much more often. Then for another layer, let's whack the blazer on over the top, and I think that looks quite smart. Like, there may be some contention, do beige and grey go together? In my world, they do. I think all neutrals do go together, to be honest. I've got no qualms with this, I have no qualms. And then, because we are in the depths of winter, and this is a winter capsule wardrobe, the coat must now also go on. And this coat is actually so heavy. So I think this is quite cute because you can see each layer on the top. You can see the t-shirt, the jumper, then you've got the blazer kind of just peeping out. But that looks super smart for work. And now the black from the coat matches in with the black boots. Do you see? Do you see? So that's one round of outfits. Now let me pop a different base on and do the same. And just to demonstrate, this is the black base layer top with the white trousers, because I love this as a combination, and I've worn this so often. I love a white trouser with a black top because I think it's more common to wear a black trouser with a white top, and I just think it looks super, super smart. So this is an outfit that I would 100% wear and already have worn. But now I'm popping the dark brown jeans on from New Look, the barrel leg jeans, and I think immediately this is just a bit more of a casual, like, weekend outfit, especially if I wore it with the Chelsea boots, and I cannot do my fly up. Thank you. However, if I pop these boots on, I think it's going to elevate the look so much. I think it's going to make it look way more than this. It's going to make it look fierce, because these boots, I believe, have the power to turn every outfit into a fierce outfit. This is exactly how I would wear this look. Joking I am. I think, so my rule of thumb is it's absolutely fine to wear high, like knee-high boots with long trousers, as long as the trousers will go over the top of the boots, and these do. I've just put them on in a very silly fashion, but I can just pull the leg of my jeans over the top, and now the jeans are over the top, you can't see how far the boots actually come up on the leg because the jeans are quite wide leg. And a moment for the pointy toe and the little heel. I'm sorry, it's so badass. And again, I know I said this would like really elevate it, but I would still wear this at the weekend just to go and get brunch. I also love a teeny tiny heel because I think in these slippery and treacherous conditions of the winter, they're still perfectly fine to walk in. Now I'm going to pop the blazer on without the jumper this time, just for a little bit of variation. So you've got the beige, which kind of ties in nicely with the warm brownness of the trousers, so I think they're quite cohesive. And then you've got the black top and the black boots. Matchy matchy, but not too matchy. If it's not the day for a blazer, I don't know if the viewfinder is showing, I think I look a bit like a ghost at the moment because the outfit's really dark. But if it's not the day for a blazer, just the coat on over the top of this base. Again, lovely, lovely, and the shoes would go with this as well. And I could also wear the jumper. I think brown and grey look really cute together, but I do think it's more of like a weekend colour scheme. Don't ask me why, I don't know where I've got that logic from. That is just what I believe. And now let's try the variations with the dress as the base. Let us take a moment for this gorgeous dress. I love this dress. I love this dress just by itself. I've taken it on pretty much every holiday I've been on for the last 2 years because it's really nice for cold weather because it's knitted. I also took it away to Spain because it's like, it could almost pass as a beachy cover-up as well. So I think this dress goes with both shoes, but for the purposes of the outfits, because I can't be bothered to try them all on, I'm going to go with these ones. And the reason I love dresses as part of a capsule wardrobe is because the skirt will double, the dress will double as a skirt. So if we're just going for the dress vibes, a maxi dress and a blazer I think is so lovely. I'm sure I've worn this into the office at some point over the last few years. But then also so nice to layer a jumper over the top and then just have the dress as the skirt. And especially because the skirt has a bit of a pattern, it's more like a focal point because everything else is so minimal. I think it is nice to have one or maybe two items that have a bit of a pattern or something. But this is really nice and monochrome because the black and white of the dress from far away it looks quite grey, and then the jumper grey. We're just so grey right now. Can you see the shoes from here? My little Chelsea boot situation, and then I've just popped the coat on over the top because this is also cute. I don't know if you noticed, but I've definitely noticed the sun. She is setting. So I'm gonna call that video there, and I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to tell me how many outfits are there, because in my personal belief, you can wear every single item that's currently laying out on my bed with all the other items laying out on my bed, and you get very different outfits for work, for the weekend, for dinner, whatever. And that's only with 10 items, like 10 pretty good quality, but there's some Primark stuff in there. So I think capsule wardrobes are all about like choosing carefully the pieces that you want to wear, that you will re-wear over and over again, and making sure you're buying things that you can wear them with. And that is all I have to say on the matter. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you didn't see my previous capsule wardrobe video, then you can go and watch that as well. That will be down somewhere. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all very soon in the next video.